Hi, this is the Fiery Joker. You know what? No intro. So, this episode starts off with sickeningly sweet music and sickening sweet visuals next to Little Miss Sickeningly Sweet herself, Fluttershy.
La 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 la.
Why do characters have to sing songs that are obviously not songs?
Thank you, little squirrel. But remember, these flowers are for Princess Celestia. Only the prettiest ones will do.
Sorry, Mr. Squirrel. Celestia hates your gift of a weed. It's an insult that you would even consider it offering up, you filthy Gentile. Begone!
Aww! It's so cute!
And now I don't care. I guess you were hungry.
Getting a huge Powerpuff flashback here.
I can't wait to show you to my friends.
This is a bucket.
Dear God.
My Little Pony. Royalty. I want this place to be spotless, and you've barely made a dent in the clutter.
Maybe you should start reading them one at a time.
Spike, you're not gonna win this. Celestia is doing a thing, and as Twilight's lifelong assistant, you should know her cuckoo mode kicks in when that happens. The only proper response in this situation is, yes, ma'am. So, Twilight goes to check on the rest of Ponyville and...
What happened to the rest of her name? We couldn't fit it all in.
Okay, let's see if Dr. Wowie can fix it. Voice acting is horrible.
You can't hang a banner that says, "Welcome, Princess Celeste." Take it down and try again.
They wrote a banner for the princess in pink crayon! I think a misspelling is the least of your worries right now. If you're gonna have everything be neat and tidy, you can stand to be a little more consistent about it.
Those sweets are supposed to be for the princess.
I know. That's why I'm tasting them.
It's funny because Pinky's an idiot.
And I, Pinkie Pie, declare that these treats are fit for a king.
So, we got a pink pseudo-monarch who loves eating sweets, and we also have bugs that have an enormous appetite. Why is this sounding incredibly familiar?
Twilight, Pinkie, you won't believe. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting?
What about this scenario gave the indication she was interrupting something?
What are they?
I'm not sure. I'm also not sure where these other two came from.
And the bugs multiply after eating? I can't put my finger on it, but it reminds me of something.
Ugh, now I gotta go find a trombone.
A what?
Everyone needs a trombone! It's the best fucking instrument ever!
A trombone, you know.
So, Pinky, you're gonna say why you need it?
Typical Pinky.
It's gonna be one of those plot lines, isn't it? You know, one of those plot lines where no one asks the question, why? And later in the episode, there's going to be a, but I tried to tell you guys. No. You're really gonna have me going there, writers. Just totally not gonna see this coming.
Stand still, Rainbow Dash. I can't. I need to fly.
Rainbow, if you can't stand still, then I forget about joining your ultra special pseudo-military group. You're gonna have to do that a lot. Wait, those things multiply by eating. What did they eat in there? Her hair? Hope she doesn't look in a mirror.
Does any pony know where I can find an accordion?
My Little Pony, friendship is never explaining.
Spike! Wake up! What happened?
So they wake up and the pear sprites have multiplied. They begin messing up the room. And the sun, apparently, isn't in the morning or the middle of the night. Rarity, as usual, tries turning them into helpers, but is grossed out by their shrieker style of reproduction.
What do we do?
I got it! No pony can herd like Applejack.
So then they try to round up all the pear sprites. And Pinky comes along.
Twilight, we don't have much time.
You're telling me the princess could arrive at any moment.
Let me guess. Pinky says something instrument-related and it sounds bad out of context. Twilight takes it the wrong way and sees it as unimportant. No one asks the critical question, why?
Pinkie Pie, you are so random.
Moving on.
All right. Ouch.
So, they got rid of the problem. Wow, I guess when friends work together, they can overcome anything. There are 10 minutes left in the episode. Okay, what goes wrong?
Where did they come from?
Well, I may have kept just one.
Okay, you win this!
Stupid!
Yeah, great going, Fluttershy! At first you had the excuse of ignorance, but now everything bad caused by the Parasprites that happens from here on out is your fault, and happened because you thought something was cute. Official best pony, my butt! So then, Rainbow Dash decides to make a tornado to suck up all the Parasprites.
Slack, our problems are solved.
They will be with these symbols! Give me those back!
Wow, there was so much wrong with that moment, I really hesitate to give it the time of day. Moving on!
Pinkie Pie, what have you done?
Instrument-related Pinkie.
I've lost a brand new pair of symbols.
Twilight doesn't listen.
You're ruining our efforts to save Ponyville.
No explanations are given.
I'm not the ruiner.
Pinkie's ridiculed.
There's no reasoning with that one. She's a few apples short of a bushel.
Great job, episode. Not only did you establish a bad formula for yourself brought on by a cliche that should have died out in the 80s, we also made Applejack look like a complete a-hole. Hello, Pinkie was right there! So the Parasprites go into Ponyville, and everyone seems to be interested in them. When did my humor become so dark? Whatever. Montage time!
I'll cast a spell to make them stop eating all the food.
Where the heck did you learn that? Apple Academy?
Well, that didn't work.
I don't get it. Twilight can levitate dozens of apples simultaneously, but these weak bugs that can be effortlessly shoved into burlap sacks are beyond her ability? Consistency, please! Then Twilight decides to see if Sakura has a solution, but, it doesn't go anywhere. Really, the scene could have been completely edited out and it wouldn't have changed anything. Wasn't even that funny. Rather pointless.
Oh no! Here she comes!
So Celestia is starting to arrive and Twilight's entering panic mode!
Okay, here's the plan. Rainbow Dash, you distract them. Good! Everyone else, we need to build an exact copy of Ponyville right over there. We've got less than a minute!
Hey, Cuckoo. Procrastination is an art. It doesn't work like that. Still not getting it. So then, Pinkie arrives playing several instruments and it seems to hypnotize the Parasprites like the Pied Piper. SpongeBob did it. So Celestia meets with the main six, and this is honestly my favorite part of the episode. This scene is so entertaining to watch. You can almost see the gears turning in Celestia's head as she is processing what's happening in front of her and guessing the reasons as to why.
I'm terribly honored that you and the good citizens of Ponyville have organized a parade in honor of my visit.
Parade? Oh, yes, the parade!
Unfortunately, that visit is going to have to wait for another time. I'm afraid an emergency has come up in Philadelphia. Apparently there's been some sort of infestation.
Oh, Celestia, you're magnificent.
Before I have to go, would you care to give me your latest report on the magic of friendship in person?
It's a good idea to stop and listen to your friends' opinions and perspectives. Even when they don't always seem to make sense.
Or how about this? Ask some freaking questions! This episode suffers from a really bad cliche. Misunderstanding brought on by a lack of communication. Now, you can do this sort of plot and have it be interesting, but in the end, all you're doing is frustrating your audience with such an obvious setup for a reveal. This can all be forgiven if the reveal is really great, but we've seen it before in Gremlins, Star Trek, and SpongeBob. Not a bad episode, as a lot of moments made me laugh, but the way the story and characters were handled, I just found it kind of clunky. I'm the Pirate Joker, and Pinkie plays the best instrument. Wait, that doesn't make sense. You can't glissando up by moving the slide down. That's completely impossible. I mean, scientifically speaking, a longer airway means...
Once I called you brother. Once I thought the chance to make you laugh was all I ever wanted. And even now, I wish that God had chose another. Serving as your foe on his behalf is the last thing that I wanted. This was my home. All this pain and devastation, how it tortures me inside. All the innocent who suffer from your stubbornness and